Luxe lovers, welcome or welcome back. Here we believe in intentional luxury and we're not afraid to invest in pieces that will work for us. So if that resonates with you, then please consider subscribing and stay a while. This year is flying by and we're quickly heading into holiday season. So I thought today I would share some of my latest purchases and discoveries for you to achieve luxury looks for less. And these could be gifts for yourself or gifts for others. Plus, I've recently passed my 2,000 subscriber mark, which is an absolute dream come true. I'll be sharing the giveaway details at the end of the video where I give away a Birkin bag, or at least a bag that looks like a Birkin. So let's begin. So the first item that I'm going to unbox is an item from this new to me brand, and it's called Pascal. But I really obviously love the green color of their box. So here we open it up. It's really well packed. We have a really nice green bag. So if you're gifting this, you know, it comes right with the little gift bag. And here is our very well protected box. It feels really good and it actually reminds me of the Goyard green. So let's see what I chose. Oh, wow! This is a true unboxing and I haven't seen this. Let me take it out so we can have a look. Oh, it comes on a very plush pillow. Oh, there's a warranty card inside and also care instructions. But let us look at this piece. Wow, oh my gosh, I can't wait to take it off and show it to you. And I really love the squishiness of this pillow. So this is the oval halo diamond watch in the colorway Canopy Sky with the green alligator strap, of course. I'm going to unwrap the face and we'll talk about it. They really wrapped it up really well. So here it is. I hope that you can all see really what a beautiful watch this is. And I love that green alligator strap. But this is very reminiscent of a look for less when it comes to, say, Cartier. They have a line of watches called the Bang Noir watch. And I know that for a long time, the larger, like Rolex type of watches were in style. But I'm really enjoying this kind of slimmer leather or exotic skin strap aesthetic. And of course, I really love the detail of the lab-grown emerald. In the description, it says this oval-shaped watch has a gold-plated stainless steel case, and you can see that on the back. I mean, this gold is really nice looking. Encircled by green trapezoid-cut lab-grown gemstones. It has what they call a malachite croc embossed leather strap, and the dial features 2 lab-grown diamonds totaling 0.02 carats with a blue center accent. This is really nice, and so let me put it on for you. I'm so excited. And what's also good to know is that this strap has a lot of holes to accommodate a tiny wrist like mine. As you guys know, my wrist and my fingers are like so small. So I'm impressed with that as well. I didn't have to do any customization. And it fits. That is beautiful. This fits so well, and as you can see, it looks so dainty on my wrist. I love the fact that I didn't have to do any customization to this, and there is very much a vintage vibe around this. I just think this is amazing for the price. But this is one classy watch, and it feels solid. I love the fact that it has these lab-grown emeralds, and you can get it with or without. If you just want the gold plated, they have the gold plated. But that looks so nice. Dare I even say demure? And this goes for about $330. And if you use my code and link below, BLL20, you get 20% off. So that's gonna bring you under $300 for this baby. Lab-grown diamonds, lab-grown gemstones. It's a green lover's dream. And so some other things that I saw on the Pascal website while I was looking, it has this without the gemstones along the dial. And then this one also caught my eye. This one had gold leather with the lab-grown diamonds. That looked amazing. They also have more Rolex dupes. I was really tempted by these because I love that green dial with more of that stainless steel or gold tone look. In case I ever wanted to get an actual Rolex, And then of course Pascal also has just regular jewelry. I really like these pieces, this amulet, also with the lab grown diamonds, and this diamond eternity ring. There's a lot to like on this site, and so I would definitely say take advantage of my code. I'll link it below and just have some fun looking around. But this watch is amazing and I can't wait to style this in my day-to-day. Thank you to Pascal for sponsoring this portion of the video. Next we have something for the tech junkies and luxe lovers alike. And for those eagle eyes out there, I wanted to share a new item called the Ultra Human Ring Air in the color Bionic Gold. And this isn't going to be an unboxing because I've basically been wearing this puppy for about a month now. They kindly reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in trying their ring out and reviewing it, and I agreed. And once I realized I actually enjoyed wearing it, it was like a slam dunk for me to put it in this curation. Now, this is a clear competitor to the Aura ring, which if you got theirs in the same colorway, it would run you about $499, while this is $349. So off the bat, you're already saving about 40%. But then when you go with Ultra Human, once you buy the ring, you get the updates and personalized recommendations for free. So unlike the Aura ring, where they really try to push you to get that membership for $70 a year, this is like buy it once and then just get those updates. I do think it's important to share that they also send a sizing kit. They just want to make sure that you pick out the right size. So here is an example where you can actually see all of the different finishes, and then here are all the different ring sizes. Again, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that my fingers are so small. So I was actually skeptical that any ring would fit, but mine actually was the size 5, and it ended up fitting very comfortably on my pointer finger. On both sides, actually. I just happened to like it on my right hand, but obviously of all the color options available, I chose the gold tone one because I'm definitely in my gold era, and I think it fits into my aesthetic really quite nicely, and it has made it a joy to wear. Now, everyone has their own reasons for purchasing activity trackers like this, and for me, I really enjoyed looking at the sleep tracking function. I don't like to sleep with my Apple Watch on because that's a little too heavy, but I legit sleep with this like every night for about a month now, and it is very comfortable. I'm also a major data geek, and I have to give it to them that you can really deep dive into the data, or they just use high-level indices like a thumbs up or a thumbs down indicator for things like movement, stress, and sleep. And my favorite metric by far is the sleep debt, which is how much sleep that I need to get in a nap to become whole again. But maybe equally as important is how this fits into my jewelry stack as well. It definitely grabs attention. I see people staring at it a lot, but actually no one has ever asked me about it, so maybe they just think I have this huge gold ring. But regardless, I really like the look. I'll put some pics up here where I've styled my ring air with my other rings and my bracelet stacks, and I think it's quite a beautiful and functional piece. And it's a perfect gift for the tech nerds in your life. You can also use my link and code BLL10 for an additional 10% off. So my third Luxe look for less is less of a look and more of just a product, but I did want to give a quick shout out to this lip balm here, and it is from the brand Farmhouse Fresh. This is their Blackberry Crush lip balm, and I have to say, it is the closest thing I found in the market to being a good dupe to the Hermès lip balm. So as you can see here, the Hermès lip balm really has no color to it, and I'm about a half a tube in. I literally wear this every day. It has the perfect waxiness for me. This Farmhouse Fresh version also has a great berry scent, and I felt like the formula was very similar. So it's one of those things where you just have to try it. This one is kind of hard to come by, and it's also super expensive. So if you want to make this last longer and you can fill in on the go with this, or if you don't want to buy the Hermès version, you can just try this and think that it is a really good dupe in my opinion. Another brand that I have absolutely been loving is Anina Bing. I bought some pieces earlier this year. I'll probably unbox some more pieces later this year, but I wanted to share one of my latest purchases, and it is the Dylan coat in the Camel Cashmere blend. Last year I did a whole review on my MaxMara Camel Hair Icon Manuela coat, and when I looked back at that video, that coat was just way too big and the lapel was like just overwhelming for my frame. So I was really intrigued when I saw this coat and tried it on at the Anina Bing store. And so I'll put some mod shots to the side here of me wearing it, but I just found that it had amazing quality. It is very soft. I really like that it was a cashmere blend, And I felt like the lapels were kind of more proportionate to my body. The Manuela lapels like went past my shoulders, whereas the Dylan coat is like closer at least to my neck, and it didn't overwhelm my frame. And it is important to say that I got this in the size double extra small. It is double-breasted, and it comes with a beautiful belt and patch pockets, and it's just a good heavyweight cashmere wool blend. I think this is a good example of an item that isn't cheap. Like, none of these are cheap. It just looks for less. So this coat goes for around $900, but if you want to compare that to the $3,600 that the MaxMara version costs, to me, it's a no-brainer. While we're on the topic of Anine Bing, I will also just do a very quick shout out that this gold tone ball chain necklace, I wear this a lot. I first tried on the 14 karat gold solid version at Anine Bing in New York City, but then I found this great dupe on Amazon. I'll link that below, but this is basically part of my necklace stack constantly, to the point where I'm almost thinking about buying the full gold version. Oh, and here's the last pick, and this one might be the most controversial item of all. I got this bag, and as you can see, to the untrained eye, this looks just like the Balenciaga Rodeo bag, but no, it's an Amazon dupe. There are no brand names anywhere on this bag, but look at the quality. And this was from Amazon. I think it was for roughly $70. Now, what's funny is that this is a dupe for a dupe. So Balenciaga came out with a bag that was supposed to be a relaxed version of the Hermès Kelly, and as you know, I love my Kellys, but it was almost like their satire or their play on the women of Rodeo Drive in California with their very beaten Kellys. So they just kind of took that relaxed look and then made it fresh, and I really enjoyed looking at those bags. In fact, I went into Balenciaga for the first time maybe ever in my life, and I tried it on, but I just couldn't spend all that money to support a brand that, you know, was just questionable basically. So I felt like buying this dupe, it's not a fake, but a very good dupe, was fairly justified. I was fine with it. As you can see, it has this front compartment. It has an inner divider with a turn lock. And here you can put in more sensitive items that you want to keep. It has a zip pocket in the back, so that's a nice feature. You can even do the turn lock in the front if you wanted, but this just has a very like relaxed, beat up look. The only thing that I think gives it away is that there's not a crease in these corners, whereas in the Balenciaga, they almost have like an obnoxious crease. Like it literally looks like that. And I don't know if they sew it in or what, but I think one way to know whether your bag is real or not is, you know, whether or not it has that really pronounced crease on the side. I actually like this non-branded version because it doesn't, and if it creases up, it creases up, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. I also really like that it has the back pockets, which will hold my phone. I'll show you here, you know, very comfortably, including the pop socket. And I just feel like that's a really nice enhancement that I can get behind with a regular Kelly. The other thing I really like about the dupe that the real deal doesn't have is that it has an adjustable strap. The actual Balenciaga one, like they want you to knot the top of some very ridiculously long crossbody straps, but I do like the fact that you have this and you don't need that weird looking knot at the top. So overall, I think this was a really good example of a bag that helped scratch the itch of my intrigue around the Rodeo bag. But instead of paying $3,300, I paid $70. To be honest, I don't even know if this is real leather. It might have said it was real leather, but when I touch it, it might be fake, but I don't even care because I just wanted something to scratch the itch, not to withstand the test of time. So this might be a good example to see, you know, buy the dupe. If you like the dupe, buy the real thing, or just really enjoy the dupe while you have it. I did carry this around. I live in the suburbs, so it totally like went over the heads of the people in my town. I took this to a coffee shop and people looked at me like, are you okay? Because it basically looks like you're wearing a dilapidated bag. So all of the irony was lost on these people in the coffee shop, and it looked like I was like down on hard times. So that's another reason why I probably wouldn't buy the real one, because I don't want people like feeling bad for me all the time, but I do like the utilitarian look of this beat up Kelly. All right, so now the fun part of the giveaway. Like I said, I've shared that I've recently hit the 2,000 subscriber mark, and I want to thank everyone who's been there on this journey. It has been so much fun, and I just love reading your comments. I love interacting. I love talking to you on Instagram and just keeping that party going. So let's keep this train going. But on the topic of looks for less, I will be raffling off, and here it is, a Birkin bag, or a bag that just looks like a Birkin. I unboxed this in a prior video. This company just made these reusable shopping bags with Birkin bags printed on them, and I love mine. I think I have a picture where I use my green alligator Birkin, and this one I thought would be really fun to give away. And the other affordable bag that I will be giving away is another one of my favorites, and it's the Trader Joe's mini bag. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll also know that I'm like a total Trader Joe's freak. I do love the color green, and so I got a second one of these when the second drop happened in October. So here we are with my 2 giveaway prizes. I'll put the full rules in the description, but basically all I ask is that you comment below with a green heart so I know that you want to enter the raffle, and just tell me what you enjoy or what you'd like to see on my channel in future videos or from past videos. So thank you to those who've stayed with me to the end. I can't wait to see what feedback and ideas you have in the comments. I welcome you to follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see more of how I style these items in my day-to-day and other luxury moments. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to go down the rabbit hole that is my luxury chit chat playlist, and I'll put that link here. Please like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!